Hey guys, it's Darren from Everyone's Called to YouthMinistry.com. Thanks for weighing in. I actually am visiting with my good friend Eric Williams. He's a youth worker in Portland, Oregon. And Portland, right?
Close enough.
Yeah, we're really good friends. I visit him often. And he has recently written a book for youth workers called Y is for Youth Worker. And I wanted to give him just a quick second to talk about it. So tell me, how did it come about, Eric?
It was something about 10 years ago. I just had this idea of, I wanted a book that was real practical, and I remember reading those kids' books that, like B is for beach, and then you go through the alphabet, and it's a cute little rhyme for every letter throughout the alphabet, all having to do with the beach and the coast and the sand and all that stuff. And I thought it'd be fun to do something like that with youth workers, but not just be a cutesy rhyme thing, but to talk about some practical stuff in there.
Yeah, awesome.
But I'm a really good
Plus,
starter.
we're all real elementary, too, so.
Exactly. But I'm a good starter at things, but a terrible finisher. So I just kind of put some thoughts in a file on my computer, and a year later I had some more thoughts. I'm like, I'm going to fill this thing out. I'm going to finish all the letters, and I had a couple letters I didn't finish. And then, that was the inception of it.
Yeah.
And then a year ago, sat with Kurt Johnson, just talking stuff, life and dreams, and we were talking about some ideas that we've had, and I shared with him this idea, and he said, dude, you should go pitch that idea. And I did to a group, and they loved it, and it became a reality. So it's
I think it's awesome, because I can totally read one letter approach to youth ministry, so I love that. What's your favorite letter?
My favorite letter would have to be F. And it stands for...
That's every youth worker's favorite letter.
It stands for, in this book, failures. And
nice.
For me, looking at the things that I've failed at, I think everybody has an option. You can go, forget it. People are like trashing me about what I failed at and I want to quit. Or I can learn from my failures. I'm the kind of person that can easily take someone's criticism and just... I've got 100 people over here who said, that was a great thing you did, it was so awesome, look at this. And then there's that one person, and that one voice likes to haunt me.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we are able to go, let's look at our failures and see where's the good in that, and then what can we learn from it and move on with. So failures really stands out for me out of the whole alphabet of letters there.
The alphabet's a pretty big concept. How long is it going to take me to read this book?
It is 88 pages. So there's only 26 letters, so it's a very quick, easy read.
Awesome. I can get that done during a sermon that's boring then, is what you're telling me.
Exactly. I'm a very practical person. I like practical stuff, and so every letter is just practical. It's filled with anecdotes and some little stories, and then probably half of them have some, here's an example, or a place you can go to, and something else that you can learn from about it. Like, for instance, one is, the first letter is A, obviously.
Thanks for that.
Just here educating people one letter at a time. But it's for all-night parties and lock-ins.
Which are of the devil.
We all have, as in youth ministry, have a love-hate relationship with them, because students love the idea, we're together for however many hours, and then we want to punch ourselves when we get back home, because we're like, I can't stay awake for my family.
Right, what was I thinking?
And but at the end, I do have an example of a schedule. So here's a sample schedule of what you could potentially do at an all-night party lock-in type of thing, or whatever you want to call it.
Awesome. We're not going to leave it on there too long, because we want you to buy the book.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
If I want to pick this up, where do I go?
You can go to Simple Youth Ministries website. I think it's everyday.simpleyouthministry.com. It is also now out on Kindle, so if you want to go to Amazon, you can get it on Kindle as well. If you go to the Simple Youth Ministries site, you can get the physical downloads, you get the actual book in your hand, or you can get a digital download and you can read it on your iPad or whatever tablets. They have several different ways to put it on. I think PDFs and MOB, or whatever the other files are. That are too technical for me.
That's awesome. All right, how do people find you, Eric, if they want to?
You can follow me on Twitter at Eric Williams, and that is with a K. Eric with a K.
Eric with a K.
I used to own Eric with a K, but some other guy, long story. Find me there. I blog at ericwithak.com, all spelled out, as well as practicalymtips.com.
Awesome.
And if you want to email me, heyim@yahoo.com.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, thanks for writing the
Hey.
book. I can't wait to read it.
Thank you, Darren.
Thanks, buddy.
See you guys.